It's Conduit News Radio with Paul Harrell.
That's right. It's time for the weekly Conduit for Action quiz. Always fun to do this. This is a review quiz. We're going to highlight major questions from quizzes from the past week because knowledge is power. And one of the best ways to retain knowledge is through repetition. This quiz will not be on one topic, but instead a retest of the knowledge learned from previous quizzes. So, Joe, are you ready, sir? Oh, good to see you back on screen.
I guess I'm ready.
You look like you're really enthusiastic this morning.
I'm really tired.
Yeah?
I tried, that thunderstorm that rolled through last night kept me awake.
Yeah, and then the melatonin, right? You had a melatonin.
Yeah, that's supposed to help you sleep.
It's supposed to help you sleep, but if you don't sleep, if you take a melatonin and for some reason can't sleep after that, I have found that it's actually miserable.
Yeah.
It's a miserable night's sleep. Okay, here we go. Question number 1, Joe. In the re-quiz, we're going to see. I hope you make 100 on this. I really do. How much did taxpayers spend in total on Arkansas Medicaid beneficiaries, both traditional Medicaid and Medicaid expansion, for fiscal year 2018? Was it $2.4 billion, $3.7 billion, or $7.1 billion? What do you think? I mean, you've had the question before. I remember it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because
I remember it.
if I remember it. Trying to remember.
I'm going to need an answer. I bet our audience knows it. Audience, don't help him. Facebook audience, do not help him.
I don't have Facebook up.
2.1, 3.7, 7.1.
2.4, not 2.1.
Whatever, whatever. Just pick one. And that sound right there. We're going to need an answer, Joe. We're going to need an answer. Got to keep this thing moving. What do you think? He's going with $7.1 billion. Question number 2.
Yeah.
What was the purpose of the $275,000 that Ben E. Keith Foods in North Little Rock received from Governor Asa Hutchinson's Quick Action Closing Fund?
This one I remember.
Was it a parking lot?
I got
was
it wrong.
Job training, or was it energy efficiency improvements?
It's parking lot paving because I put energy efficiency last time.
Okay.
I got it wrong.
Parking lot paving. Question number 3. How much did taxpayers spend in fiscal year 2018 on Medicaid expansion, the Obamacare welfare program called Arkansas Works? Was it $800 million? Was it $1.2 billion or $1.9 billion? A, B, or C?
It's 1.9.
$1.9 billion. Okay, knocking these down pretty quickly. Number 4, how much did the American Taekwondo Association receive from Governor Asa Hutchinson's Quick Action Closing Fund for a new headquarters in Little Rock? Now, I affectionately
sure I got this one wrong.
It's a dojo. Did they get $25,000 for the dojo? Did they get $250,000 for the dojo, or did they get $950,000 for a new dojo?
It's $950,000 because the last time I did this, I thought it was $250,000. I don't know why $250,000 stuck out in my head.
So you're going with $950,000. All right,
yeah.
Question 5. Currently, what is the total number of years that a person may serve in the General Assembly in either the House or the Senate? Is it 8 total years, 12 total years, or 16 total years?
16.
16 years.
It's being lowered to 10.
Question number 6. After a net decrease of around 53,000 people, falling from 340,000 enrollees in 2017 to 287,000 enrollees as of June 30th, 2018, did spending on Medicaid expansion Arkansas Works program increase or decrease?
This one is also one I got wrong last time, and I remember specifically because I told myself, how dare I use logic in this scenario? So it's going to be increase, not decrease.
Increase. Question number 7. Yeah, I mean, you are talking about the government here, so the whole concept of the government in many regards, once you get past the initial idea that you have to have something, is illogical. Under the proposed term limits constitutional amendment that will appear on the ballot as issue 3, how long may a politician serve in total in the General Assembly, House and Senate? Is it 6 years, 10 years, or 22 years?
10 years.
10 years. Question number 8. May persons in the United States freely associate together and spend their money engaging in issue advocacy and other free speech? Yes, freedom of speech and freedom of association are protected by the First Amendment, or no, the government can force groups to disclose members and donors of private organizations who associate together.
The answer is yes.
Yes. Question 9. May a 501c4 nonprofit organization spend unlimited money with no financial disclosure to advocate for the election or defeat of a candidate for office? No. These nonprofits may not advocate for the election or defeat of a candidate. They may engage in issue speech and or educational speech. Or yes, dark money is rampant and these groups can spend billions to buy up politicians.
Dark money, but the answer is no.
Okay. Going with no. Going with the first one. Question 10. How much did Arkansas state government bring in from gross tax collections for fiscal year 2018? Was it $3.5 billion, $5.8 billion, or $6.7 billion?
$6.7 billion.
Going with C there. Question 11. Because Arkansas brought in record revenue for fiscal year 2018, how much did Arkansas return to the taxpayer? Did they give us $27 million back, $7 million back, or $0?
I'm going to go 0.
Going with 0.
I think I got that one wrong last time for some reason.
What is the tax rate on health insurance premiums in Arkansas? In other words, how much tax does Arkansas collect on the premiums it pays insurance companies taxing taxpayer money? Is it 0.5%, 1.25%, or 2.5%?
2.5.
2.5%. For the privilege of doing business in the state of Arkansas. Question 13, subscribe for Conduit for Action emails if you don't. If you haven't already, what town do you live? And Joe, whenever you're ready, man, hit that done button. Let's see what score you got.
One.
Let's see.
Yeah,
91.7%. Oh,
No, it was parking lot paving. It was. I swear it was.
No, I think you got it wrong, man.
No,
it was energy efficiency improvements.
I promise you, that's what I put last time. I got it wrong.
I bet you put parking lot paving last time.
No, I swear it was.
It's a conspiracy.
What?
It's a conspiracy, Joe. It's a conspiracy. So you get one question wrong. He got wrong. What was the purpose of the, now he's trying to prove himself right. What was the purpose of the $275,000 that Benny Keith Foods in North Little Rock received from Governor Asa Hutchinson's Quick Action Closing Fund? Joe marked for a parking lot being paved. The correct answer is energy efficiency improvements. Joe is essentially acting like the Democrats now who can't accept the election of Donald Trump. You can see he's trying to research now. We can see you. He's trying to research now. I mean, gosh, why don't you just, you know what you need? You need a special counsel to investigate why you got this question wrong. We need like Robert Mueller or somebody to investigate all of this.
No, okay. I'll do the research myself.
Okay, you do the research yourself?
This way
You need to accept, you know, we used to make you take a pledge before every time you took this quiz that you would accept the results.
Yeah, you haven't done it in a while.
That's true. All right, well, let's go to break. You can research and figure out that I think you are wrong.
I don't care. Whatever. I'm done. I could have swore the last time it was.
You know, honestly,
when, last time, and it was parking lot because I thought it was something really dumb.
When you said that, I was on your page. I thought you were going to make 100, honestly, because
yeah, that was not the one I thought I was going to miss.
But anyway, okay, folks, we're going to take a break. We got a great show.